Hi folks, Paul here. Today I'm going to be smoking the Cohiba Blue. I've never had this one before. This is the Robusto, 5.5 by 50. Pepper's a little bit rough, nice texture to it. Not too bad though. I don't see any damage yet, which is good. Oh, good enough. Let me get a cut and lid here. So the Cohiba Blue is Honduran wrapper, Honduran binder, and then the filler is Honduran, Nicaraguan, and Dominican. And I looked it up. This was released in April of 2017. So I don't have a lot of experience with Cohibas recently. Many years ago, I used to smoke the original Cohiba Red Dot, and I actually liked it. It had good flavors. Good draw, little hay, barnyard, and a cold draw. A hint of spice. Let's see how it goes. I think the most recent Cohiba that I've been smoking is the Nicaraguan. I have some of those in Robusto. I should do a review on those. I got a 5-pack when I saw them on special, and I actually like those. There's some chocolatiness to them, but yeah, I should do a review on that. I think I've got a few left. I've had pretty good luck with Cohibas. Not that I smoked a bunch of them, but the construction's usually pretty good, so fingers crossed. I didn't just jinx it. It takes a bit to get lit. All right. I don't have my blue sweatshirt on today. It's in the laundry, so we'll change of clothing today. Very good draw. Decent smoke. Getting some pepper or spice on the get-go. Doesn't surprise me. Quite a bit in there. There isn't any flavors in here that I don't like. The pepper and spice is definitely forefront at the moment, just starting it. Um, but yeah, let me get a little further into this, and I'll share what I'm picking up. Thanks. All right, I'm back. Got into it a little bit further here. So I'm actually enjoying it right now. The spice is still there. That hasn't diminished a whole lot, but enough to get some of the other flavors out of it. I'm getting a little hint of cedar, especially on the retro. The spice is definitely high enough. It's burning my sinuses a little bit. Then I started picking up a little bit of peanut. What else I got here? Let's see. I think that's about it. There's just a hint of sweetness on the end too, and it's at the end of a long finish. The draw's been good. The burn's been decent. It's trying to even itself out there a little bit. It started kind of off a little bit, I think, from how I lit it. Um, but I'm anxious to see how this first third goes, to see if it all kind of blends together and gets into the sweet spot. I'm hoping, but it's actually spicier than the Nicaraguan blend I've had, which is interesting. But it's not above my level. I, I'm hoping it comes down a little more, but if it didn't, I would be okay with that too. I could still smoke it. So, all right, I'll check back in as I finish up this first third here, and let you know what I think. Thanks. All right, I'm back. Been a good burn. It's starting to get just a little bit wavy. It evened itself out a bit there, and then it started to get just a tiny bit wavy, but it's not bad. Ash is hanging on. I'm trying to be careful with it because I don't know how well these hang on. But yeah, I'm giving my notes here. Where did I leave off at? So there's still some spice there. There's, like I said before, the spice come down a little bit, but it's still there. But it's not too much. Um, I'm actually getting more cedar notes and graham cracker, which is very nice. There's a little bit of aged mustiness in there, a hint of citrus. Um, it's lots of smoke output. It seemed like it's started to get into its sweet spot after about an inch down. Everything kind of blended together pretty well. Let's see what else. I think that's it. That sweetness on the end is starting to get a little bit of chocolate sweetness. There's a lot of flavors going here. There's a lot going on. There's stuff in here I can't quite describe either. But yeah, I like it. It's going well. I'm gonna keep working on it, get through the second third, and hopefully that burn line evens itself out. I think it's trying to. See how long the ash hangs on. This isn't my smoking shirt, so I really don't want to drop anything on it and burn any holes in it. I have a tendency to do that. Anyway, I'll check back in a little bit. Thanks. All right, folks, I'm back. Put a couple pictures in. I attempted fate, and the label came off pretty easily. So I tried to keep it with the ash, and it ended up dropping. But fortunately, it didn't drop on my shirt. It just dropped on my notebook. I'm getting down to the last few puffs here. Very good. I really enjoyed this cigar. Still great. Smoke output. So some final notes here. Um, at the beginning of that final third, still getting the same flavors. Then the spice started to come down a notch. I wasn't tasting it on the tip of my tongue anymore. And I was still, let's see, the graham cracker and the citrus started to fade, and then pretty much gone. It was mostly cedar. I was getting towards the end of the final third here, um, but also some breadiness to it, which is nice. And then the spice picked up again, but it's on the long finish, uh, and there's still some sweetness in there, which is nice. And that's what I have for notes. So I was a little nervous going into this one. I just watched Hound Dog's review, and I know he doesn't like the spicier ones, and I'm thinking that might be why he didn't care for this one at all. Um, I was getting more flavors than he had mentioned, not quite the same. I think our palates are very different. There's other cigars that he's reviewed that he didn't care for that I really enjoyed, and some that he enjoyed and I didn't care for that much. But the other thing is, if you just saw my unboxing video, I just got these in on Thursday, and today's Saturday, and so they've only been in the humidor a couple days. So I was nervous about that, but I think these will age real nice. I did get a 5 pack on a really good deal. I think MSRP on these is running around $15 somewhere in there, and I definitely got it a lot less than that. So I'm very pleased with it. pleased with this purchase. I think when I get through the 5 pack eventually, I'll definitely be picking up another one if I see them on sale. I wouldn't spend the MSRP on these, but if I see them on sale, I'd definitely pick up another 5 pack. Really good. The spiciness on the now towards the end here is just barely there at the end, which is really surprising me. Usually it ramps up in spiciness. The cedar's still there on the retro, especially. Um, Still getting that creaminess occasionally too. So I think that's about all I got. So thanks for watching. See you next time.